Hello, I'm Kim Ingalls. Thank you for coming to this exhibition. To begin with, I would like to guide you through some of the key elements contained in this proposal for the Campus for Ageing and Vitality. But if you have any questions, please ask representatives of the partnership who are here today. There's also a leaflet for you which provides all the information. To begin, here's Professor Tom Kirkwood, CBE, Director, Institute for Ageing and Health, to tell you what this project is all about.
Today in the United Kingdom, life expectancy will increase by 5 hours. That's not news. It did it yesterday and the day before and the day before that. The big issue is when each of us comes in the future to use all of those extra 5 hours that we've stacked up each day, how good will they be when we come to use them? The university over the last 16 years has built an Institute for Ageing and Health that is now, without question, the leading institute of its kind in Europe and one of the world leaders in addressing this enormous issue. And we're delighted to be working in partnership with the NHS Foundation Trust to be able to really connect the fundamental research with the development of new treatments for older people, and also ways of looking more broadly at how advancing understanding of the ageing process can help each and every one of us to achieve a better old age. We know as well that we have something of a disadvantage compared to other parts of the country in terms of life expectancy and health expectancy. So it's incredibly important that we connect the research and the development and the innovation that's happening within Newcastle with the needs of the local population.
The campus will help an ageing society through research and improved health services, and also create new health-related businesses. It will be easy to access on foot and by public transport. It will comprise a healthcare quarter. The healthcare quarter represents a major investment by the Newcastle upon Tyne Hospital's NHS Foundation Trust to expand its non-emergency services through a new walk-in centre and food and nutrition centre. There will also be an academic quarter, which includes facilities for research into ageing, clinical treatment trials for older people, exercise and therapy facilities. There's a business and engagement quarter as well. It's proposed that it will work with Newcastle Science City on a number of age-related business projects that could include and finally, the retail quarter. Outline planning permission will shortly be applied for to Newcastle City Council for the whole of the campus, and if given the go-ahead, the development would happen in phases. A range of modern one-stop healthcare services will be provided on this site, with the building of the Brighton Grove Centre on the corner of the NGH site. It will provide access to a wide range of healthcare expertise, including outpatient imaging services for the residents of the West End. Here's Sir Leonard Fenwick, CBE, Chief Executive of the Newcastle upon Tyne Hospital's NHS Foundation Trust.
The Brighton Grove Centre, really very much for health and well-being, will provide walk-in services and a range of specialist diagnostic services, hospital-at-home support for the West End. The partnership with Newcastle University, Tesco and the Newcastle Hospitals is quite a synergy and will bring together a focus for that overall campus. People are living so much longer now and they look to the health service and other supporting services for care and support, and we are here to serve. For me, it's all about energising that part of the city. Tremendous opportunity.
The proposed Tesco store would provide ample free parking for customers. This would include dedicated spaces for disabled customers and parents with young children. An atrium entrance would give travelator access to the shopping area and cafe facility. The store would be a regeneration partnership store, which means that on completion of a tailored training course, all people joining Tesco through the scheme are guaranteed a job, making up 50% of the workforce of the new store at the campus.
In Newcastle, we felt that this is a real regeneration store for us. So what we want to do is actually earmark 50% of the overall employment at our store to the long-term unemployed. So those jobs will be guaranteed to people who have been out of work for 6 months or more. 2 years ago, Tesco decided they really wanted to do something, put their money where their mouth is in terms of climate change. So we made some very strong commitments to reduce our carbon footprint. So that goes hand in hand with the design process. In Newcastle, we would look to propose things like using lots of timber, using rainwater harvesting, using wind catchers which harness the natural wind energy. There's a great many different features like that we can actually put into the stores to ensure that we reduce the carbon footprints of our buildings. A lot of the environmental stores do have wider aisles are better for people with disabilities, people trying to get past with trolleys and buggies. So that's something we've looked at, that we've got from customers. It's feedback that they feel that this would improve actually walking around the store and getting their shopping done. This store is a great example of where we're trying to spend more time working with the community and make sure we're giving back.
We see great opportunities to work in partnership with a retailer who will be able to find new ways of providing services for older shoppers, but also to use the power of retail to be able to get products that will help people to make the right lifestyle choices that will support longer, healthier lives.
Thank you for taking the time to come to this exhibition. I hope I have helped explain what is proposed. Please have a look at the display panels, and as I said at the start, if you have any questions, do not hesitate to speak to representatives from the partnership who are here today. And don't forget your leaflet. We want to know what you think.